Life's too short. You ain't got no time to waste. You gotta get to your hustle. Take your time. Life ain't no rush. You gonna get there in time. What's gonna happen is gonna happen.
Cause it's like, nigga, we got one life. It ain't no redos. It don't last 1,000 years.
There are two general philosophies when it comes to life. Two approaches, you could say. One, life is too short, no time to waste, get to it, achieve your dreams. And the other one, which is there's enough time, everything is set as it's supposed to be, God got you set up. So which one is the right one? Well, in this video, we're about to look at which one 21 Savage believes.
Almighty push.
Cause it's like, nigga, we got one life. You can't, it ain't no redos. Nigga, this shit don't last 1,000 years. Most niggas live to what, 60, 70? That ain't a long time if you really think about it. Then by the time you start getting money and enjoying life, nigga, you done already lived 20% of your life. Then another 40% of your life, nigga, you gonna be old, so you ain't gonna really be able to do a lot of shit. So what do you really only get 40% of life to really just live and have fun for real, if you really think about it. Cause you gotta calculate the half of your life that you sleep. So if you 70, I ain't even gonna say half, cause don't nobody sleep 12 hours. But nigga, if you live to be 70, at least 25 of them years your ass sleep. So you really only living to be what, 45? That's you're alive. 10 of them years you a child, so 35. Then you gotta think about the broke years where you really don't get to move around and really be who you are for real, because you don't got the funds. So that's another 5-10 years. So nigga, you really only got a real 20 years to really live your life for real, if you think about it. So all that bullshit don't really be worth it at the end of the day. None of it. Any beef that exists ain't worth it. Any feud, any fucking relationship that was like y'all broke up over some bullshit, that shit wasn't worth it. Any fucking decision.
We definitely understand from what brother just said. A lot of us have already seen this happen in the day-to-day in our lives. We've seen this in the hood, in the street, you know what I'm saying, on TV. This is literally how life goes. You know what I'm saying? People really think we have so much life. And of course, people could say that's his perspective of things, right? You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? That's all that, you know what I mean? What you talking about, man? Some people live at 40, they energetic, they can still do things and all that. But he's giving a general perspective on things, or a general idea, right? And anyone can understand what he's saying. It seems like we don't have that much time to really be agile and do, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you're gonna be older and still have money, but then you can't really do the things that you want to do when you were younger. You know what I'm saying? At that point, the money is good, but you can't really enjoy it like that. Let's just assume you already have a family. Now you can go out, be in a hut, you know what I'm saying, and just live in a hut life, and then later on decide to settle down. You know what I'm saying? Or however way it is. Now you've gained so much knowledge now that you might not even want to do all those things that you want to do when you were younger, expecting yourself to have money. So now those things don't interest you. You see what I'm saying? So there's a lot of factors in it. Yes, right? If you're looking at it as life is short, try to get it as soon as you can, you know what I'm saying? So you can enjoy it up until cool. Now there's other ideas people think, you know what I mean? Of course, where it's like, bro, what if you've tried doing all that and it doesn't work? Do you just give up and say, because it didn't happen to me when I was younger or earlier? No, I'm gonna keep right. I'm gonna keep going, and eventually it's gonna happen. Let's say it happens when you're older. And you just say, hey, that's how it's supposed to be. That's what it is. You know what I mean? And then you live at that point. Now, for me personally, right, his math, which one more time, let's hear that math again.
Most niggas live to what, 60, 70? That ain't a long time if you really think about it. Then by the time you start getting money and enjoying life, nigga, you done already lived 20% of your life. Then another 40% of your life, nigga, you gonna be old, so you ain't gonna really be able to do a lot of shit. So what do you really only get 40% of life to really just live and have fun for real, if you really think about it. Because you gotta calculate the half of your life that you sleep. So if you're 70, I ain't even gonna say half, because don't nobody sleep 12 hours. But nigga, if you live to be 70, at least 25 of them years your ass sleep. So you really only living to be what, 45? That's you're alive. 10 of them years you a child, so 35. Then you gotta think about the broke years where you really don't get to move around and really be who you are for real, because you don't got the funds. So that's another 5-10 years. So nigga, you really only got a real 20 years to really live your life for real.
Super confusing math, but not necessarily super confusing. This just, I guess, is the way he's explaining. But I don't understand what he's saying fully, to be realistic. It just sounds like a lot of back and forth and numbers and twisty. But realistically though, if you think about it, like, life is short, but it's also unpredictable. You know what I'm saying? And I think the reason why it's so short is not just because of this whole span that he gave. It's because it's really unpredictable. Some people don't even live to get to that point. You know what I'm saying? And we don't know who's going to live to get to that point. We don't know who is. You know what I'm saying? Who is, who ain't. It's just so ultimately, and that's where those people that believe in the sense of it's going to happen falls into play. Because it's like, bro, you could think even, let's just assume you are even on track to achieve your thing early. You know what I'm saying? But for the very fact that your life got cut off early, you don't even get to even achieve that stuff. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, what's going to happen is going to happen, because We've heard of stray bullets. Things happen to people. Wrong place at right time, or wrong place, wrong time, whatever it is, all that good stuff. So there are too many factors for you to think that you can control everything. Ultimately, what can you do? Live a good life, like bro was saying.
So all that bullshit don't really be worth it at the end of the day. None of it. Any beef that exists ain't worth it. Any feud, any fucking relationship that was like y'all broke up over some bullshit, that shit wasn't worth it. Any fucking decision.
It's whether we don't know. Everybody has their own perspective on it. You know what I'm saying, whether it's about things will happen in his own time, or it's about you doing it early, or it comes to you later. However way you do it, you know what I'm saying, ultimately the key thing is don't waste your time on things that don't matter. That's what Brett's saying. You know what I'm saying, all the beefs, all the bullshit, all that stuff don't matter, and don't waste your time on it. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you don't know how your success is going to come. Is it going to come early because you are grinding tough? It's going to come based on when the time is right. It's going to come at that time. Can you manipulate it? Can you not? Everybody's destiny, they say all fingers are not equal. Everybody's thing is different. That's just reality of life. You know what I'm saying, this is one of them situations where there's no real right answer. You know what I'm saying? You've seen that some people grind early and they make it. You've seen some people that they grind tough, do all that good stuff, and they don't make it till way later on. Some people grind and never make it. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, if you look at the world and think, there's no formula for this shit. I keep telling people, this world ain't got no formula. And for me, I think ultimately falls into, for me, I would subscribe more into the later things. What's going to happen is going to happen. At the time, it's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody isn't the same, and there are too many factors, too many variables for you to know if it's going to work this way for you or not. The only way for you to know is for you to give it a shot and keep going till you see the outcome. At that point, you know what I'm saying, you're already in it. You can't start turning around and wanting to try a new method because you're already in this method. And if you're consistent in that method, whichever method you choose, you go and get to it. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, cool. You know what I mean? You get what I'm trying to say? So it's like, bro, this whole thing is too complicated for anyone to think there's a formula for it. I'm saying some people try that stuff. Genuinely, some people try it. It's just like everything, all these hacks and all these things we see on social media. A lot of people try it. Some people it works for. Some people, they just don't have the patience to wait, or some people, they just don't do it. There are too many variables, right? And that's the individuality thing about life. We so different, bro. You can't expect what works for me to work for you because we have too many different variables in our past that made us who we are today, and that's about to happen in the future to make us, you know what I'm saying? So it's too many things. So what works for me might not work for you, but I'm gonna tell you what works for me. So you might try it. If it might work for you, it might not. But ultimately, the key thing is don't waste your time doing things that you don't want to do. Don't waste your time doing things that are not beneficial for you. You know what I'm talking about? Because that's what bro's talking about. Because at the end of the day, whether you grind early or you make it, you don't waste your time and you make it. I'm saying early, boom, you get to spend, enjoy your life, do all that good stuff. I'm saying bless people, influence people. Or it happens to come to you later on in life. I'm saying you make it later on, or you might not even make it. But if you live a life that's worth, I'm saying, an example, if I'm talking about, if you live a life that you truly proud of, a happy life, you do shit that you love to do type shit. At the end of the day, bro, you know what I mean? None of us die with anything, you know what I'm saying? We don't leave with anything, you know what I'm saying? We go just like we came, like skin and bones, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? They put that joint in the coffin, you feel me? So it's ultimately, bro, my whole thing is, I don't know which one it is. Your boy be around now, chopping it up, you know what I'm saying? Sharing ideas. But what I know, the message is quite simple, bro. You know what I'm saying, regardless, don't waste your time, bro. Really, don't waste your time. You know what I'm saying? Just don't waste your time. Life might, I'm saying, make itself out. You might figure life out early. You might figure out life out late. You know what I'm saying? Regardless, just don't waste your time on whatever journey you on. I'm saying all the things that you think are valuable, all the, I'm saying, that might be valuable today, might not be valuable tomorrow. I'm saying, so of course, while you're in today, keep doing your thing, but just keep expanding and opening up your mind that things can change in the future. That's, for me personally, that's my opinion, you know what I'm saying? But it's just my opinion. So, all right, yeah, let me know what you think, man. Which one you think is your steed? You know what I'm saying? You going more for it's going to happen at the right time, or you know what I'm saying? Or you going more for you can make it happen at the time? You know what I'm saying? Can you control it, or do you have to submit to it? You know what I'm saying? In the sense of, and that's kind of that's the question we've been asking in life for a long time. I'm saying, do we truly, fully control it, time and all? Hey, it's going to happen at this time, blah, blah. Or are we subject to what God, the universe, the one, I'm saying, whatever you call your higher power, I'm saying, the ancestors, spirit, I'm saying, the earth, Gaia, whatever, right? Are we subject to what they said? I'm saying, you know what I mean? And then, of course, what does that mean for you? How do you interpret that into your own life? You feel me?
Almighty push.
Ignore all the blessings, cause them lessons no fit help. He get certain persons with it knock out